When in doubt, dogs always make your life better. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I was debating whether I wanted to film this video or not. I want to tell you guys what's been recently happening. I'm just not a good person when it comes to being super open and vulnerable like this. I really don't like talking about my emotions that much. I am a working bridal makeup artist. I am in business for myself. I do that amongst other little side things like YouTube, and I love helping fellow makeup artists if they're just beginning in their careers or maybe a little bit more established and just kind of want to amplify their businesses. And I'm also usually a lot more positive than this. I do apologize in advance that my energy is going to be very low in this video, but obviously, as you can see by the title, I'm just not doing okay. I mean, by no means is this something that you guys need to worry about necessarily. It's something that I've kind of dealt with on and off throughout my life, and I feel like every single freaking YouTuber literally talks about their depression and anxiety, but sadly in our society I feel like it's more and more common because of social media. Like, we just have these standards, and if our life doesn't look like what other people's lives look like on social media, which is all fake by the way, like most of it is not real, or it's really fabricated for social media, and we're just comparing ourselves to people that don't exist, and it's hard. It's really hard. A lot of people on the daily always DM me on Instagram and usually say something along the lines of, well, I wish I could be as busy as you, or I wish I could get as many clients as you can. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And I'm going to tell you right now that yes, I am busy. Like, I am booked almost every single weekend, but throughout the week, like Monday through Friday, I'm not doing shit. Like, I am literally sitting at home. I am watching Netflix. I'm chilling with my dogs. I'm hanging out with friends. I'm doing things with my husband. I almost feel like an imposter syndrome sometimes because I'm kind of like feeding into the social media game. You almost have to fake that you're busy to get clients. Whenever I don't have clients, I usually grab people randomly to do makeup on just to make it look like I still have clients. Again, I am busy, but the majority of my life, I'm just sitting around and not doing very much, and that's kind of what's gotten me down recently. I just feel like I've been putting on this front, and I am so tired of it. Now that I've rambled on for a little bit, basically am in this situation where I am feeling super depressed and very unmotivated. I go through spurts of depression like every once in a while. It hasn't happened in honestly a really long time. Even though I'm a person that may seem like I'm very like motivated to do things and, you know, very out there and get to do all these cool things because I'm a makeup artist, I'm actually getting to be more of an introvert than anything, and I just don't like going out anymore. It's because of my social anxiety, and yeah, it might seem kind of weird because I'm on YouTube, but realistically, like, I'm just talking to a camera. I'm not talking to anybody in a room, and I hate public speaking. I don't like being in front of people. I really do get nervous about meeting new people. I get nervous about going new places. It's just become more so as I've gotten like out of school and everything. It's been a while now since I've been out of school. It's been like, I don't know, like going on 10 years now. It's really embarrassing. I went to an actual 4-year college, and I felt like when I was in college for my first couple of years, like freshman and sophomore year, I was very social. Like, I went to a bunch of like social gatherings and parties and everything. Ever since I pretty much went into like my junior or senior year of college, I think that's when I started just kind of realizing that I did not know what the hell to do with my life after I graduated. If you guys don't know, I actually graduated with a criminal justice degree. I was planning on being a forensic detective. I also was engaged at that time, but not to the person that I'm married to now. I actually got engaged when I was 18, and I was with that person for a year and then stayed engaged for a year. And then right around junior year of college is when I decided to break off my engagement. And I just feel like after that, I kind of lost my way. I mean, I lost the person that I really thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with. And I got really upset with the fact that I didn't really want to go into criminal justice anymore. And I spent all this money in a 4-year college, which I'm still paying off student loans. I was really depressed after that, and I had roommates at the time. I lived in a townhouse with 2 other girls, and I talked to nobody. I had a whole bunch of online classes because I had my higher up level classes at that point in time, and most of them were online. It was just a really hard time. So I feel like I'm back in that situation now, and you guys are going to be like, what the hell is your problem, Julie? You have so much to be thankful for and so much to be grateful for. Your life's literally almost at its peak right now, and I don't feel that way. I've been in an emotional rut recently and I cannot get myself out of it. I was doing really well for a pretty long time recently where I was doing yoga and doing meditation and I was working out and I just got on this like millionaire morning routine thing that I was trying to do and I felt super motivated. And now I just feel like I burnt up all of my energy and I don't have energy to literally even film videos or try to be positive for people. And I feel like I can't really talk to anybody about this. When you're in business for yourself and you do so many things, it takes up a lot of your time. I usually post 2 days a week, so I post Tuesdays and Thursdays here. And I don't think you guys realize, but I don't make like a ton of money on YouTube. If you just look at it from solely a monetary aspect of it, it's not worth it. Unless you make it over about like 100,000 subscribers, that's literally the only time that it's probably ever monetarily worth it. The only reason I keep doing it is for you guys. I just keep pushing past it because I always get really sweet DMs and I always get really sweet messages and comments on here at the fact that I really have helped you guys out and you guys are honestly the ones that have pushed me to keep going. However, I feel like it's taken up a ton of my time recently, that I still obviously have my makeup artistry career. That is now my full-time job. I do work still at an office job 2 days a week, and that is a 7 to 4 office job, so it's literally like an entire 16 hours. So I pretty much have my weekends completely packed with makeup jobs. I sometimes do photo shoots during the week, and I do film YouTube videos for you guys, but I have to film and edit enough content to post 2 days a week, which is not a lot probably for you guys sitting there, but at the same time, it takes a lot of energy out of me. And that's why I keep missing Thursdays uploads, because I just don't give myself enough time to edit. But at the same time, it's like, I also want to enjoy myself and live my life. I don't know what to do about this. I don't know if I want to like start posting less on YouTube and maybe just do like 1 video a week, or just don't go on a regular schedule anymore and just post whenever I feel like it. Because I feel like every single time I try to push out 2, especially if it's like 3 or 4 weeks in a row, that's 8 videos. It's just really hard. Whenever I try to push myself like that, I can't produce the quality of content that I want to, and then that's making me more depressed. I want all my videos to be 100% upbeat, have a really positive message, and also be super motivating for you guys. And when I don't feel super motivated myself, I feel like I can't produce that content. Other than that though, the other thing that I've been stressed about, and you guys are gonna be like, yeah, you should just like quit this job, but my office job, I went down to 2 days a week thinking that it would unload the burden off me a little bit. And while it has freed up a lot of my time throughout the week, I do feel like it is still a burden for me. I almost dread going to my office job. 2 brothers own this business that are my bosses. They really don't do that much. They're physically present sometimes, but they're not like emotionally invested in their business. It's really hard because I'm the only one that knows how to do a lot of the stuff in my position, since nobody can do my same job or they don't want to pick up the slack when I'm gone. Whenever I go back on Tuesdays and Wednesdays for my office job, all of my stuff is literally left for me to do. And so I have to catch up basically for a 40-hour work week in 2 days. I'm probably gonna have to have a talk with them eventually because it's really stressing me out. I do eventually want to like leave completely. Then I did talk about this in my last Real Talk series, but it's seriously bothering me that I don't have hardly anybody except for my husband and my mom that I hang out with on a regular basis. I have friends, but I don't really hang out with them super often, mainly because of my schedule. I don't have anybody that relates to me on the same level. I have one person that is a makeup artist as well that I can talk to about problems or vent to her about things. And I also would kind of like to make a friend with somebody who does YouTube on the regular. There's a bunch of people that I know that have YouTube channels, but they don't like take it seriously. They don't post on a regular basis. I mean, as in like at least 1 day a week. As much time as I can vent to, you know, friends and family and my husband and everything about what I'm going through, they're never going to truly understand. The last thing that I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about, and I'm really hoping this does not seem self-centered because I feel like this whole entire video, obviously I've just been talking about myself and it just makes me feel really uncomfortable. Please don't take this the wrong way. It's really gonna come off bad, but I kind of just need to say it. I love helping you guys out and I try to answer every single YouTube comment and every single direct message that I get on Instagram, but it's exhausting sometimes. You guys message me and it doesn't seem like a lot to you because you're like, okay, well, I'm only like one person. But guys, I get sometimes over like 20 or 30 messages on Instagram per day. And sometimes it's like paragraphs of a direct message. I'm always a person that's going to want to help. I feel really bad if I ever like ignored somebody or somebody felt ignored. So I look at and respond to every single one of the direct messages that I get. Hey, editing Julie here. I just want to let you guys know, when I was going into the topic about sending me really long DMs, it's not that I'm trying to prohibit you guys from sending me direct messages. I would just kind of like appreciate it in the future, instead of just automatically going to me directly for questions, if you maybe could do like back end research first so I don't get like bombarded with like a ton of messages each day, because it is very mentally overwhelming for me sometimes. Not a lot of people know this, but if you actually go onto a person's YouTube page, so like if you go onto my channel page, there's actually a search bar at the top of the page. So if for some reason you are maybe looking for like the foundations and concealers that I carry in my makeup kit, or maybe what brushes I carry in my brush belt, or like a bridal pricing video, you can type in keywords at the search bar at the top and it'll search through all the videos that I have on my channel and bring up everything related to the topic that you put in. So that's a really easy way that you can search if I've already made a video for it. About 90% of the messages that I get from you guys is over topics that I've already covered in YouTube videos before, and all I'm doing is just linking videos. And it's just taking up a lot of my time when it could just be researched in advance. So that's really all I'm asking. So again, I'm so sorry if this came off the wrong way. I'm really not trying to make it come off that way, but I just kind of want you guys to understand where I'm coming from. I just feel like you guys always look up to me for, you know, positivity and encouragement and, you know, motivation. I'm not motivated myself, and sometimes I need help. I totally understand that I developed my YouTube channel to help out other people, but sometimes I just feel like that's all people want from me in life. I entered in a career where I'm like the go-to person for makeup, then I'm the go-to person for seeking out business advice, and that's all I'm ever going to be. And I don't have like very many deeper connections with people other than that. Okay, sorry, the other thing I wanted to address really quickly, whenever I take the time to respond to people, especially on Instagram, I get some people that literally have bullet points, or they literally number their questions, and sometimes it's like 10 questions that I answer in this really long Instagram message. All I ask is that you just respect my time. Yes, I don't have to answer people, but at the same time, I want people's questions to be answered. I have gotten some people before that I've written a whole entire response for after they've seemed to be pretty nice and are like, hey, I love your YouTube channel. These are the questions I have if you don't mind answering them. I'll literally spend about the next 10 to 15 minutes answering their whole entire direct message questionnaire that they have pretty much. And on Instagram, you can tell if somebody's read the message or not. It'll timestamp it, say seen, and some of those people never respond back to me or even say thank you. Like, it kind of makes me want to not answer any more direct messages from people, because like, why would I answer people's questions if they're not going to respect my time? Like, it just kind of irritates me at the fact that some people literally don't even have the human decency to even say thank you. Like, they literally get the answers from me that they want and then literally just don't answer anymore. So I kind of feel used at that point in time. So at least say thank you. Like, that's all I ask. I'm not asking that much. Like, I provide literally free information for you guys that you can access on YouTube that you don't have to pay for. But yeah, just respect my time. That's all I ask. I really appreciate how much you guys have loved and supported my channel, and I do not say that enough. I realize how much my videos have actually affected people in such a positive way, and I'm so glad that I can really give you guys that motivation and that positivity, and also the business advice to move forward with makeup artistry careers. I guess just wanted to come on here and just tell you guys that it's okay to not be okay. I'm in wedding season right now, and I can't just drop everything and not do anything. Like, I don't have a choice, because I can't just be like, hey, can't show up for your wedding. Hopefully I can, you know, get out of my funk. Anyways, I know this wasn't my typical video, but if you guys did enjoy this and enjoyed like a really real talk series, definitely go ahead and give me a big thumbs up, as well as also hitting that subscribe button. I normally, as I said before, do upload makeup artist related content, so I upload tips, vlogs, tutorials. As always, I hope you guys have an absolutely amazing day, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. All right, bye.